My guest today is Lawrence Summers, who's made a unique and deep contribution to public life as Chief Economist at the World Bank, as United States Treasury Secretary, and as Director of the National Economic Council. Secretary Summers, thank you very much for this time and also for the opportunity. If we look at the global challenges today, there are any number of them, including labor shortages, supply chain issues, and of course, rising inflation. What do you think we as a world need to be focused on, and what do you make of the world as it stands today?
There are many places that require focus. I think in some ways the broadest way of framing it is traditionally the overarching problem for the global system has been maintaining a balance of power, avoiding war, avoiding excessive aggression between nations. I think today our success requires, of course, maintaining that type of balance, but even more requires achieving effective cooperation between nations on issues that challenge all of humanity. And of course, the two globally dominant economies, the United States and China, for all their differences, the US as an established power, China as a rising power, the US with the democratic system that it's had for 250 years now, China with a one-party state that has produced economic miracles for the last 40 years. The US, a rich country by any measure, China, an exceedingly rapidly growing country. For all of our differences, we share that common imperative.
Many people continue to follow you as a guide for what's going to happen next in the world, including the opinion piece that you wrote a couple of weeks ago, speaking about what you described as entrenched inflation followed by recession in the United States. Many economists believe that that's going to play out internationally as well. What do you think are the global risks of inflation and slowdown and recession? And where would you see China and the United States coming in to help meet and solve that?
I think we're moving into a period when interest rates are likely to rise. My own judgment is that the Fed is likely to find it necessary to raise interest rates by more than markets or the Fed currently recognize. My hope would be that this could be a period when we were able to substantially fortify and augment the international financial institutions. I think we're going to see substantially greater needs for intermediation of capital. And my hope would be that the United States could come over time to a more constructive attitude towards the Asian infrastructure bank that China originated a few years ago, and my hope would be that it would be possible to substantially grow and strengthen the World Bank.